Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today must be Sunday, and we're here to invite you guys out to be with us on the show on Tuesday. And Studio B is my lovely co-host over there, Miss Fiona. How you doing, Miss Fiona? You don't have your mic on.
Hey, I
There
can't
you
complain.
go. I got you now. There you go. Hello, Miss Fiona. Let's try it again. How you doing today?
I can't complain. How are you?
I'm still alive, baby. Still glad to be alive. Hey, it's snowing in Chicago. For all those folks that are around the world, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches of snow hanging out in the Windy City. I'm telling you, it ain't no joke today. We got wintertime for real, you know. But
Absolutely.
I don't have to go out and go anywhere. So it's a beautiful thing to me. I'm still cool, nice and warm. I got a lovely 85 degrees in the shade. Hey, it's all good. Yep. I keep it tropical temperatures in my place, so I don't worry about those kind of things. Yep. Not
Yes.
at all. Yep. So
What's up?
we got some new things going on today. So I am excited to get into some of these new things. Um, uh, since we have decided that 365 days out of the year, it is, Black History. Something positive, something inspirational has happened every day, that we are responsible for. So we're going to keep, applauding that and celebrating that, and today on Sundays are the day that we're going to do that. So, I'm going to get my little speech out of the way. Let me get my notes here, get that out the way. And then we're going to talk about some positive things that have happened that would be considered Black history facts, celebrating Black history all year round. Okay. So, y'all stand by. Here we go. First thing I want to do is give a shout out to all of the healthcare heroes that are out there all across the world that have been keeping our family members and keeping us alive. I am so glad that they are on the job. I celebrate them on every show, and I am in solidarity with them with every time we do a show because I have this blue doctor shirt on. And I'm going to continue to wear this blue doctor shirt every time I go live in solidarity. Now, when we get an all clear and everything is back to normal, then I'll change my wardrobe. But right now, I am in solidarity to all of our healthcare heroes that are out there doing their job. Number two, I want to give a shout out to all the pastors that are on the front line. Pastors have a very hard job right now because they cannot officially assemble themselves and hug and celebrate like they normally do because of the corona. And they don't want to spread corona around their congregations. So most people that are using wisdom are using Zoom and other platforms in order to keep their members uplifted. So I applaud them. I celebrate them, especially on a Sunday. And I also want to give a shout out to Dr. Lloyd Michael Hunt. Dr. Lloyd Michael Hunt has been each and every day that the pandemic has been in existence or we're aware of it, has been coming live to us and giving us words of encouragement. If you are not familiar with Dr. Lloyd Michael Hunt, I encourage you, scroll down on my Facebook Live. You will see some inspirational words by him. You can also go over to my YouTube channel. I have a whole playlist devoted to Dr. Hunt, and you can get a chance to see some of his messages that are listed there. Also, we want to give a shout out to all the people that have lost loved ones, and it's a very difficult time because Corona has been killing folks, and then people just dying from natural causes as well. But it's still very difficult. We can't come together and celebrate them like we would like to, and it's just difficult So I encourage everyone to keep their loved ones alive in their heart, and they'll always be close to them and be near them always, 365 days out of the year. I just looked up the numbers on CNN, and we have 440,000 deaths in the United States, and we have over 26 million cases. 26 million cases of corona in the United States. Not a good thing. So I got my announcements out the way. So now we're gonna go to Miss Fiona in Studio B and see who she has as a ancestor or a legend that she wants to talk about on today.
Well, today, everybody, I'm sure, has heard, or if those who haven't heard, I'm going to talk about Cicely Tyson. She passed away on the 28th. She is definitely a pillar in the Black community, as well as an icon in just the world. A little bit about Cicely Tyson, I didn't know about at all, was that she was actually born in New York City, which Harlem to be specific, and that her parents were from the Caribbean island of Nevis. And I thought it was very interesting because Nevis is an island next to St. Kitts in the Caribbean island. And trying to understand Black history, I had to look up where Nevis was and what Nevis was born for was about. And that was a slavery island where slaves were captured and, or sorry, enslaved, and it was born for sugar. So when we think about where sugar comes from, it is from that is one of the aspects that Saint Kitts and Nevis has. And looking a little bit more about her, she had one daughter. One of the things that I also didn't know was she was, but she was named by a gentleman named William Armstrong, and she was in a film, and he was what did it say? He named her in her stardom in 1972.
Mm,
She was also in Roots in 1977, and she had became one of the and Roots was one of the biggest events in TV history, and she played Bonita, and she was the mother of the protagonist Kuta Kente.
mm-hmm. Yes.
She was also a model, and she started her fame on the screen also in 1970s when she was a black woman when black women were finally starting to get roles on television. One thing I like about her was that she refused to do and take any parts just for her paycheck. And she said that the roles that she had to take had to be some type of substance. And I
Mm-hmm.
like that about her because it's not always just about money, you know. And then in black history and understanding where we come from, everything is just because we are who we are. And so understanding what I've learned through that is just understanding her value.
Mm-hmm. Now, I think one of her highlights in her life also was that she was married to Miles Davis at one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I think
Didn't know.
that was one of her accomplishments, being married to Miles Davis. And she not just screen actress, but
Hmm.
she also did plays. And she was very activist orientated. She was very much a part of the movement. Anytime there were marches in history, she was a part of it. So she was just not, on the back line. She was very much a part of being very active in the community. When they had marches, she marched with Dr. King. And very, very, very vocal person with trying to execute change. And if you think about the era that she came up in, they call that the civil rights movement, and it was a lot
Hmm.
of peaceful protests and peaceful marches. So when people of color appear, they were often abused, hosed, beat up, dogs sicked on them. So she was abused, for the
Right.
cause. So that was a very good choice, especially since she just recently passed away on last Thursday. Also, just throwing this out there, um, I think that one of her co-stars in Roots, they reference her now not just as a legend, but now as an ancestor. I like that, you know. So she's
Yeah.
still looking over after us, So
Hmm.
yes, good choice, good choice. Anything else you want to add about her?
No, that's pretty much. I mean, there is a whole lot, but just
Yeah.
to keep it in mind, that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because this is not the show, y'all. This is just a promo to the show. So we just flexing our Black history right about now because we really want to encourage everybody to come out and be with us on Tuesday, each and every Tuesday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I tell you, we got, speaking of legends, we have another legend that's going to be with us on this week. A legend in the radio and entertainment industry, Mr. Lee Michaels, is coming to be with us on this week. So, y'all buckle up because no telling what kind of bag he going to come out of because he good for coming out some bags from time to time, and I'm looking forward to having him on the show. Let's see, can we get him to peel back some of those layers of ingenuity that he has and share with us on Tuesday as we promote our show from Thursday. So now I'm going to throw another Black History moment at you. Also on Thursday, are you familiar with the name Ronald McNair?
No.
You don't remember Ronald McNair? Ronald
What?
McNair was the only black person that was on the spaceship Challenger, the space shuttle Challenger that went up into space and it
Uh-huh.
blew up before it could get into space. So he lost his life as part of that crew of
Hmm.
members that went up in a very, very, very smart scientist that was part of that launch. So,
Mm.
on Thursday was the 35th anniversary of the Space Shuttle Challenger blowing up. And, I definitely wanted to give him a shout out on today since we're talking about Black history. All right, you got anybody else you want to shout out since we're talking about Black history moments?
Well, today was Langston Hughes' birthday,
Today, Langston Hughes' birthday. All right, now.
February 1st, 1902.
All right, there you go.
Mm.
1902. They were treating black people bad back then. You know. All right, y'all. Y'all see, we got some knowledge on our cranium here, so we just sharing a little stuff with y'all, and we're gonna do this each and every Sunday. So please, please, please spread the word. We're celebrating 365 days out of the year, the accomplishments of Black history, and we're gonna keep on celebrating. So you don't want to miss an opportunity to be reminded of our heroes and sheroes in our world. Um, Before we get out of here, I want to invite everyone to go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. When you get there, please check out. We've got some updates going on the site, and they're starting to look really good. My guy from RRJ Web has definitely, been on point with making things look current and up to date. Check out my vendors. Please support my vendors. We've got a lot of good information. We had Mr. Ray, not Mr. Miss Ray Williams on last week, and she talked about the promotion that she's got going on with her taxes, free electronic filing, and some other things. If you reach out to her, you will see her advertisement on the website as well as all the other advertisers on there. And please check them all out, like and share. Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Please go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. And once again, this is not the show. This is just a promo to the show. Quick shout out to Dr. Katrina Sanders. I see her on the line. My brother Chris Bay shouted us out. Christina Walls, she shouted us out. Miss Glenda. Miss Glenda's a book author. She was one of the first, now the Black History Fact, one of the first black women to be a paratrooper in the United States Army. Miss Glenda Dugard. She's a fan of the show. She pops in from time to time. So she wrote a book about it, her experiences being a paratrooper, and all of that good stuff. Okay. So just shouting out because I happen to see her on the live feed. So I appreciate her dropping in as well as everybody else. Look, we want you all to come back and join us. Join us. You must come back and join us on Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Anything you want to leave with them before we get out of here, Miss Fiona?
Stay warm, stay safe, and be encouraged.
Peace, y'all. See y'all on Tuesday.